Cause I'm a wheel burner.
Hey, wheel burners, how are we on this Monday afternoon? It is a big day today. As we know, we're waiting till, I think, 8 o'clock tonight when they make the vote, or they take the vote in the House about this Emergencies Act and whether it should happen or not, or where it should have happened or not, or whether it's legal or not. There's so many questions, There's just so many questions. So 8 o'clock tonight, I guess they do that. They take the vote. I'll be doing a live tonight after that. It might be a little late. But once the announcement is made, I'll be doing a live, and then you know what, guys, we can sit around tonight and talk about it for an hour or so. Let's get everybody's feelings on it. I'm sure everybody's going to watch it. It's going to be interesting to see. It really is. There's another topic. I just wanted to quickly cover with this little video here. This is not going to be long. I won't take much of your time. There is talk and there's rumors and there's about the UN soldiers being on the ground in Canada. Now, I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying there are not, but I'm not saying there are, and I'm not jumping on board with anybody that says there are. So let me just put it that way. I'm not saying there's not UN soldiers, but I'm not jumping on board with those that say there are. I've been able to do a little bit of digging and make some phone calls and some messaging. And I have, from a reliable source. Now, unfortunately, this guy has asked that his name not be used, and I respect that. But let's just start with the planes. Everybody's talking about the UN planes in North Bay. Well, I have from a very credible source that those planes, and there was actually, there's some pictures of the planes sitting on the tarmac, the parking tarmac outside of a hangar. I have from a very credible source, and this is somebody who has been in that facility, works there, has done work there. Those planes, those UN planes, first of all, that facility services those planes. That hangar, that complex where those pictures were taken and where those planes, where the UN planes are parked, that facility services those planes, the UN's planes. Second of all, the planes that are on that runway, on that parking tarmac right now, have been there for a long time. They didn't just fly in this week or fly in last week or the week before. Those planes have been sitting there for a while. Actually, those planes are, and you can see them, right, as you're going by. Those planes are actually being taken out of service, and they're being used for parts. And from what I understand, once the serviceable parts and everything comes off of them, those planes are donated to the college, the local college. So yeah, there you have it. That kind of talks about the planes that everybody's talking about landed. And besides, are you going to fly UN soldiers into North Bay and then drive 4 hours to Ottawa? They could land them in Trenton. They could land them in Petawawa. They could land them in Ottawa. There's other places they'd be landing them. They wouldn't be landing them in North Bay. So that's, like I said, I'm not saying that the UN isn't, but I'm not saying for sure that they are here. And I know for a fact, talking to the people that I've spoken to, the sources are credible. And that's what the deal is with those planes up there. The second thing, and it's about the UN soldiers. Most of you know what the UN is. It's not a governing body, but it's made up of 193 members, 193 free sovereign countries is what makes up the UN. Now this came from their directive and came from their website. So anybody that's saying that those soldiers that are on the ground, that are all dressed in green with no markings or anything like that, no insignia, no rank, no name tags, or And they're talking about saying that those are UN soldiers. In order for a UN soldier to step foot on foreign soil, first of all, an Emergencies Act has to be enabled, which our Prime Minister did. He then had the right to go and ask the UN for help, which who knows he might have. But when UN soldiers of any type at all step foot on foreign soil, not just Canada, because they've been in Bosnia, they've been in Sarajevo, they've been frickin' every bloody country in the world UN peacekeepers have stepped foot in. And this is again off their site. All soldiers must wear the uniform of their country. So these guys that are in the hard green and with no identification and you know, everything like that, I don't know if I'm going to believe that those are UN soldiers. And they must be in a uniform of their own country, and they must be identified by the blue UN helmets or berets. They have to have those on. They have to be identified. It is the law. A UN soldier has to be identifiable. And they are mostly identified by the blue UN helmets or berets that they wear. I can't say, folks, because I'm not on the ground. I'm not there right now. But from everybody that I'm talking to that is on the ground and all of the footage that is coming out of there, I can say probably with a certain great deal of certainty that I have not seen anybody in a French uniform, a Belgian uniform, a German uniform, an Austrian uniform, a Swiss uniform, whatever, a UK uniform wearing a green beret. Or sorry, a green beret. That'd be good, eh? The Green Berets are invading Canada. Wearing a blue beret or a blue helmet. So again, I just thought I'd throw this out. This is a quick video about this. I'm not saying that the UN is not here. They may well be. But if they are not following the rules and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing to be identified. So anyway, throw your comments down below. Tell me what you think. I know this is going to be kind of controversial because there's a lot going around right now about, you know, what the UN is doing, whether they're soldiers, about the planes. So throw me your comments. Leave me what you're thinking. You know, Dar and I will do our best to get back to you guys. And again, we're going to wait till after the vote tonight, and then we're probably going to go do a live, and we can all sit around and just chew the fat and shoot the shit about this, okay? Anyway, like I said, leave your comments, hit that subscribe button, cram the hell out of that like button, and I will see you down the road later tonight.